Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yo, set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 So life ain't easy, yo, I think there's a reason though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. I always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flaws, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost. Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken, I got patience. One day at a time is how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up, really gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Hi, Bullhorn Betty. Thank you for my shirt. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Kids Club.
We will see you guys back here real soon. See, I don't know about y'all, but like for real, I don't mind being talked about. My problem come in when they start making stuff up. So you can talk about me all you want. It is what it is. You know, it's either I did it or I didn't. I said it or I didn't. Whatever the case is, I don't care. I let whoever think whatever, feel whatever. That's on them. You know what I'm saying? But it's the making up part. It's the lying part. It's the adding on to part that always get me. I don't mind being talked about. It's when y'all start lying that bothers me.
Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club.
So apparently, if you treat people like they treat you, they get upset. Shocker.
As you wake up in the morning, you want to find the latest, greatest information about criminal cases and have an intuitive conversation about the suspects associated with these cases. Head over to the Bullhorn Betty channel on YouTube. Get breaking news right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club. Enjoy your stay and enjoy your day.
Good evening, my beautiful people of YouTube. It's Nate. nice to see you all this evening. I hope you guys are doing well. One of our subscribers from Tennessee sent this case over to me. So this is a little weird. I'm just going to be putting it up because I feel like we need to advocate for this 6-year-old girl. The weird part about it, she didn't just go missing. I know I've got breaking news on here. It sounds like we're just finding out she's been missing, because it appears that this little girl has not been seen since November 28th. That is correct. Since November 28th. But there is some possible good news. Usually when we hear that, our heart falls into our stomach, and it doesn't sound like it's a good thing. This is being flagged as an endangered child. There is a car, so it could technically be an Amber Alert, and it's not. So since it's not an Amber Alert, that's telling me that she might be with somebody she knows. So I'm not going to really take too much time on talking. I'm going to go ahead and let's play this little clip from WJHL. This is the one that covered a lot of Summer Wells stuff and everything like that. So we're just going to take it just a 23-second clip, and then we'll get into some information about the case. Thank you, ICU. Thank you. So give just a second. Let me pull this up. There. There we go.
Laurel, thank you. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has issued an endangered child alert this afternoon for a 6-year-old from Sevier County. According to the TBI, Elizabeth Ledford is about 4 feet 6 inches tall, and she has red hair and blue eyes. If you see her or have information about where she could be, you are asked to call the Sevier County Sheriff's Office or the TBI. That number is 1-800-TBI-FIND.
So another one for 1-800-TBI-FIND. Again, she's a beautiful little girl. It does sound like she is with something. I had to read several different articles to finally get heads or tails of what's going on with this, because just like based on this one, everything with this particular case, which is very shocking to me, is not being revealed. Okay, there's something going on here, and I can't make heads or tails of it, but it's just being really held close to the chest for some reason. They're not giving us a whole lot of information. Just TBI has issued an endangered child alert for a 6-year-old girl out of East Tennessee. Elizabeth Ledford is 4'6". She's 60 pounds. She has red hair and blue eyes. TBI says she may be traveling in a blue 2009 Nissan Versa with Washington State tags on it. So it's seen, and they have the tag number. So it's possible that she is with somebody that she knows, which is, sometimes it's hopeful. Sometimes it's just not. Oh, okay. Let's be honest. Sometimes it's hopeful information, and sometimes it's not. Usually when they're with somebody they know, the person cares for them. It's usually a custody situation, mom, dad, grandma, whatever, being cut out of your life. They come and get you to take you to the Disney World without anybody knowing about it. Next thing you know, everybody across the country is looking for you. We're hoping it's a situation like that. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is. I can't make heads or tails of this. It's not for me to decide whether she's endangered. There's an endangered child alert out for her. So we need to be looking at this as if she's with a stranger danger that does not want to do any good to her. That's how we have to take this case, and we need to be looking. This is coming out of South Carolina. No, excuse me, South Carolina, Tennessee, and so the car is tagged in Washington. So you guys can think from Tennessee to the Washington State and all the routes in between. You guys might be on a route. Be on a lookout. Again, it's a blue. Let me put this up here. Let me put this up big. This is the car that they're saying that she is most likely in. Right there, a blue Nissan Versa. Right there. See that? And it looks like they got. So this looks like it's a still image. It looks like this is a still image. Hold on, just a second. Hang on, I'm live. Okay. Okay, sorry. So this is a blue Versa right here, and it has the license plate that they're talking about. So they've obviously got some camera footage. And typically what I like about footage is they're giving us a backward footage. They can give us a frontward footage as well. And I'm wondering if they have front camera of this car, and if they do, have they identified that this child is in this car? It is possible. They most likely have. That's why they've given this photo of this car. I'm still a little concerned as to why did it take so long to get this information out. This is December 7th. She's been apparently missing since the 28th. But now it's like this big, huge push to get this information from TBI, from all the news organizations and everything. It's like this case, nobody knew. And it's like, boom, today, this child is missing, and this child's been missing for over a week. I don't know how we got here. I don't know what happened. I don't know why this wasn't broadcasted on the 28th. I don't know if she was reported missing on the 28th. Everything appears to literally be breaking for this child within the last several hours. If I'm wrong about that, please correct me, but I've looked at everything, and it looks like everything related to this child is coming out today and in the last few hours, but yet this child has been kind of missing since, obviously since this, since the 28th. Hold on. There's just something here. Hold on. Why is this? Let's put this up. Here's another little video. I don't know what's on this video, honestly. See what they have to say.
Sevier County deputies are looking for the little girl you see right now on your screen. She is 6-year-old Elizabeth Ledford. Authorities have issued an endangered child alert for her. The TBI says she was last seen on November 28th, just a little over a week ago. They say it's possible she may now be in Washington State. Ledford is 4 feet 6 inches tall.
So Washington State, all of our Washington State folks, she is most likely in Washington State. The license plate kind of gave it away, and she's been gone for a week. So I don't think the travels, wherever they're going, they're already there. But now that it's starting to heat up for whomever has her, again, no information. We have no idea if she's in the care of a grandparent, a mother, a father, a stranger, a babysitter, a bad person. I would like to know. I personally cannot look up the license plate. I think there's a way to, I feel like I've looked up a license plate in the past, but it wasn't related to YouTube or anything. So it would have been a significant amount of time ago, probably several years ago that I was looking for. And I can't remember what it was for. It was probably for somebody that probably owed me rent or something like that. I'm unsure. I can't even remember.
Weighs 60 pounds. She has red hair and blue eyes. If you have any information on her whereabouts, call the Sevier County Sheriff's Office or the TBI.
For whatever reason, and it's not good for me, obviously, to make the leap that I'm about to make, but I just, I always have these feelings, whether something's going to have like a good outcome or a bad outcome. Not necessarily that my instincts are right. It's just that I always seem to, my brain just automatically gauges something. Or for whatever reason, I feel like this little girl, I'm hoping is with, a family member that is taking care of her instead of hurting her. It just seems, she seems healthy. This feels really custody dispute-y, if that makes sense. Like this is a custody dispute with this child. And I know as hard as I got to tell you guys something. So as hard as it is, whenever, and I hope this is not for the people that are in my chat that, have went through custody disputes and, have, came out through them, These are for the ones that feel like desperate and like they just don't have the money to fight the system, and they just feel like they're being railroaded, and they love their children and they just want to be with their children, and the county, state, cities, whatever, wherever, the powers that be just won't let them, and they have this desperation that comes over them. If you're ever in a situation like that or know anybody that's in a situation like that, sometimes it just seems easier to have a knee-jerk reaction and just break the law. And I've seen situations that are even more egregious than that, right? Like the courts just got it wrong. Like this child's being in an abused situation. The courts just have it wrong. They're putting this child, you know, and the other parent is desperate because they know this child is being abused, and the courts aren't listening. And for the betterment and the protection of this child, they've had to go in. Yeah, I've seen it all. I've literally have seen a lot, you know, in my years, and I've seen that too. So I understand that there are always, you know, extenuating circumstances in a situation like this. Is that the case here? I don't know. I don't want to give false hope. This could be a really bad situation. All I know is there's Washington state plates on this car. It is believed that they're in Washington. So I know we garnered a lot of support from our work in Idaho, which is right next to Washington state. So I'm hopeful that we have some good hefty amount of Washington state viewers still here that can be on the lookout for this young girl. She is missing and her family needs her. We don't know what the situation is. It's not for us to assume that she's in good hands. All I know is the state of Tennessee is saying she is endangered and we need to find her. And this is all hands on deck. I'm not going to take too much of your time this evening. I know I want to spend some time with you, and we got some things to go over. We have a new case that's going to be coming up. It's a missing lady. This is a missing lady out of South Carolina. Is this the one? This is still Alec murder. I think this is it. We have a new case coming out of South Carolina. The boyfriend's already in jail, but the girlfriend has been kidnapped and still missing. So I'm trying to get some more information on that. We might, depending on how finances are over the next little bit, like I'm just not going to be able to get to Georgia, but I might be able to go there after the fact. I don't know. I don't know. I know tomorrow is a big day. You know, for Leilani Simon tomorrow around 10 a.m. I haven't decided whether I'm not going to go or not. I may get up and go and just go. I don't know. I haven't made the decision yet. I know it's pretty late in the day to make a decision, but and the reason why I probably haven't made the decision, because in all fairness, it's a 6-hour drive there and a 6-hour drive back. I can do that in a day. It's not a big deal. Like literally, it's really not. So I might still decide to go, but I would say probably not, because I can go by there and get some footage on. I may end up going, saving it and going to this one, because this one is actively, the girl is missing. Like she's missing. They need to find her. This one, I could tell you my gut is screaming that this is going to turn out really bad for this young girl in South Carolina. Her boyfriend kidnapped her and nobody has seen her since. Daniel Harmon is in jail right now. And his girlfriend, I don't see her name in this report. I know it is because I've read this report like 15 minutes. I've got the addresses here. Okay, Jamila, it looks like Shanae Smith. Jamila Shanae Smith. She's been missing for several days now. Nobody's heard from her since December 2nd around 7 p.m. So I'm trying to monitor this, but we've got 2 major missing persons cases out there. The 6-year-old obviously takes precedence. We need to make sure that she's okay because I feel she's alive. Jamila, unfortunately, with the boyfriend being in jail and her being nowhere to be found, you know, that's a telltale sign that he did something to her and disposed of her, and they're just trying to find her. So depending on how this works out, we may go into the area just to help with some search efforts or anything that we can identify as an area of interest that she may be at. You know, we don't know. So we'll see how it all works out. But right now we're just focused on the 6-year-old Elizabeth. We need to get her face and her name out there. If you guys could do that, and please share her around, I'd greatly appreciate it. Again, I'm not going to take too much of your time this evening. I don't really have a whole lot. I'm still researching for the new case. There was a correction, the S-Town thing. I don't know how I got that incorrect, but we were reading from an article. I put the article up. I think I put the article up. I'll have to go back. But either way, we had Marshmallow that corrected the story, I believe, just if it is. Let me see here. Hold on, Marshmallow. There it is. So Here's the update on that. It says the host of S-Town was not killed. Somebody he interviewed in the podcast. So either way, for whatever reason, it said podcaster killed on the title. So I don't know if I just misread the title. Maybe I was wrong. Either way, that has been corrected. Our focus right now is Elizabeth Ledford, 6-year-old girl missing from Tennessee, Severe. And listen to this. You guys know why Severe sounds so familiar? You want to know why? Because, and I still haven't found out. Has anybody ever? That was where a body was found. A body was found in the woods. Hunters found a body, and I was very, very concerned about it. I found out that it wasn't related to one of the cases I was working, but it was still remains found out in the woods, and I never heard any more about it. I didn't see any more articles about it. This was a while ago. This is like what, a month, maybe 60 days ago. Might have even been longer. Might have even been 3 months ago that we heard about it. But we read about it here, and I was, we were all concerned, and I didn't know how to handle it. That was the one I never told Jen about. I told Jen about like 2 weeks. I was trying to find, I didn't want to bother her. I didn't want to upset her, and tell her that there was this, remains found. I wanted to see if they were male or female before I ever disturbed her. But I waited almost a month, and there was no other article that came out about it. So I reached out to her to see if she could, I don't have her PI's numbers, but I wanted to make sure that they checked into it in case it was something that was important. And so I told her about it. I never heard really any more about it. I have no idea one way or another whether that person was identified. But there was somebody out there in Sevier County that a hunter came across. Check it out. It was just in the last, I want to say 3 months. But I haven't heard any more about it. If anybody is out there in Sevier County that, follows up on this, maybe you guys can poke around and tell me if they ever found who that was. It might have been, they didn't even tell when we were looking into it. It didn't even say whether it was a child, an adult, male, female. It was nothing. There was literally, we have remains that were found by a hunter. That was in Sevier County. I think that was like literally the extent of the argument, or the article rather. And I'm thinking, like, nobody asks questions anymore. Like, nobody follows up anymore. Like, God, I don't get it. So maybe if there is some, people out there, or, maybe I know that we have a lot of people that watch us that are in the news. I know they do aliases, they have to. But if maybe you guys are in the news, maybe you guys can follow up on that and put an article out. I'm sure there's some people interested in finding out who those remains belong to, But again, we just need to worry and focus right now on Elizabeth Ledford, 6 years old, missing out of Tennessee, believed to be in Washington State. It doesn't say what county in Washington State, just Washington State. And so we're running this because I truly believe we have a lot of people that we garnered from our work in Idaho, and Washington State is a hop and a skip away from Idaho. Maybe some of our people out there can be on the lookout. I mean, she's a beautiful little girl. She's got red hair, blue eyes. It looks like she might even have, I don't see a whole lot of freckles, but she, that's, you never know. She might even have some freckles. How did she go missing, Chicken Noodle? I don't know how she went missing. The articles have been very vague on her, but listen to this. This is the one thing that really, really bothers me more than anything else, is that we're just getting this endangered child alert today, and it looks like everything just started coming out within the last few hours. However, this young girl has been missing since November 28th, and that scares me a little bit. And I'm kind of upset because how do you not know a 6-year-old child is missing for 7 days? Like, it's really upsetting. And I just kind of want to know what's going on here. And I just want to make sure she's safe. It sounds like it might be a custody dispute arrangement or something like that, but we do not want it to make, take any, this is concerning. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's her mommy or her daddy. She is flagged as endangered, and we need to find her, and we need to make sure she's happy and healthy, and that she is back to her rightful guardian in which she is entrusted to take care of her. because apparently that person is not in possession of this child, and we need to make sure that she gets back to that person. So if you guys could pass this around, I'd greatly appreciate it. Any of the smaller channels that want to clip, I'll try to put some. I've got a lot of articles here, but just check Elizabeth Ledford, Tennessee. You get a mess of articles, a mess of videos. Just put out a video, do whatever you can, do your part, help this child. We need to focus on Washington State. So if you have family or friends in the state of Washington, be pushing this out to all your family and friends in the state of Washington, okay? We need to bring this child home. We can help. Let's do our part. All right, guys, God bless you. Have a wonderful night. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to try to be 6:30 in the morning on time tomorrow, but if we're off just a little bit, just bear with me as we start getting our time rolled out on this channel. Also, tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., even though it's Friday, we are going to be doing our live tomorrow. You guys are going to be on a date with Bullhorn Betty. We're going to be going on a Friday night date, right? We're going to be going on a Friday night date. I don't know where we're going to go on a date yet. I don't know, but I think we're going to go on a date together. So you guys, I don't know if I'm going to go take a walk in the park. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we're going to go do something. We're going to do something, okay? Because it's Friday night tomorrow night. We need to do something a little bit fun, right? We'll make it about true crime, but we're going to try to, spruce it up a little bit. And it's cold as heck. So I don't know how long the live is going to be, but we'll at least have some good scenery for a Friday night. So that's what we're going to do. I hope you guys ride with me tomorrow night. But tomorrow morning, you know where we'll be. We'll be right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel, 6:30 a.m. Rain or shine, folks. I'll see you then. Please pass around this beautiful baby girl. We've got another sad case coming up, and we're going to need our people in South Carolina, which I know we have a lot of South Carolina people in this chat from our work that we've done on Alec Murdaugh. So we're going to need your hands all on this because we are in search of a young lady that needs to be brought home to her family. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. God bless each and every one of you. Rock it out with your coffee beans out.
As you wake up in the morning, you want to find the latest, greatest information about criminal cases and have an intuitive conversation about the suspects associated with these cases. Head over to the Bullhorn Betty channel on YouTube. Get breaking news right here on the Bullhorn Betty channel. Welcome to the Bullhorn Betty Coffee Club. Enjoy your stay and enjoy your day.